Hey everyone, Graphics Works here, and we are back with our next lawn mowing simulator vlog. It is finally 2026. It's our first video for the year, and I've got quite a few things to talk about. My brain's not wanting to brain right now because I just woke up. So I'm still trying to reel from last night, because I'm recording this the day before this is going out. So I'm reeling from Friday night. What? It's 2026. It is the new year, and with the new year comes New Year's resolutions. So, and I actually have one that I've started, and is actually. I can't say it's going well because it's only been like 3 or 4 days. But my New Year's resolution for this year was to post more on Instagram, because I don't really use social media a whole lot. I use it to passively scroll from time to time. But as far as actively using it and posting stuff, I'm very bad about doing it. Even whenever it was just Facebook, right? Before all the other social media platforms came out, like Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok, Musical.ly, whatever the fuck, Vines. I was never big on any of that. I just had my Facebook account, which like most people, they had a Facebook. I didn't even have MySpace. That just wasn't for me. No Tumblr, no nothing. I just had Facebook because back then Facebook had the Flash games, so you could play games on Facebook. But since then, I haven't really used it. I might send funnies to people that I know and care about and whatnot. But other than that, I don't use it for me. So I decided that this year I was going to try to post on Instagram every day, do at least one video, which I've been doing a video a day on Instagram, which for most of you, you're just probably laughing and being like, ha, that's nothing, it doesn't mean anything. I mean, for me, it's a lot, because like I said, I don't post. When I do post, it's very few and far between. If you were to go look at my Instagram page, you'd see stuff from spaced out 4 or 5 months apart, if that. So it's just something that I don't do a whole lot. So I'm trying to actually use it more and see if that will help push me in a direction into being more. I don't know what the word I'm looking. I don't know what word I'm trying to think of. Maybe you guys can help me out in the chat, in the comments. But I have no. Just to be. Have my presence more known and aware, I guess, even if it's just something very small and minuscule, because I've spent most of my life not hiding, well, for some things hiding, yes, but I've just kept under the radar most of my life, because I don't necessarily need to be in the spotlight about everything, but with trying to be a streamer, post stuff on YouTube, want to be in the spotlight, I guess, and so that's it's like a conflict of interest, and it's kind of weird to fight against, I guess. But yeah, that's been my New Year's resolution. At the time of recording this, I've done 3 so far, and by the time this goes out, I'll have the 4th one go out at some point. As to when that 4th one will go out, I don't know, because I'm not doing these at a specific time. I'm just I'll do it whenever the timing is right, or whenever I remember to do it. So, I'm just kind of throwing it to the whim of what I want to talk about. And so, the thing that I posted in the one that went out, what would be yesterday, when this goes out, was talking about bathroom remodel. I'm kind of jumping around through my notes a little bit, but in the spring, I plan on doing a bathroom remodel. For those of you that obviously know and pay attention, is that I live in a warehouse, and the warehouse is just a toilet and a sink. And so, since I'm since it's been my permanent residence for a while now, I'm deciding to finally get a shower put in. Like, I had the shower bought last year or the year before in the summer. No, I bought the shower last year. I was trying to remember when exactly I bought it. I bought it last year, over the summer. So I have that, and I've just been trying to get my credit cards paid down so I can buy the extra material I need. Like, I should be fine on lumber once I do some other stuff as part of the remodel goes. And then just buying the plumbing and fittings. That's gonna be the other part of it, is just the plumbing and fittings, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a week off of work and from streaming. I'll still do the posts on Instagram to like show progress stuff, but I guess what I'm doing the Instagram post more is kind of like a daily vlog, I guess, in a sense. Like, I'm going to use it for like posting what's going on, kind of like how these videos are. These videos, since they're only done once a month, it's like I get to talk about a whole bunch of stuff in one video and then post it, versus like those will get the little bits on Instagram are a little more in-depth in some things and more vague in other things, but it gives more nuance, I guess, to the time, into when things are actually taking place, in a day-to-day sense, I guess, or just like stuff to talk about, because like I already know what I'm going to post for the one that goes out today when this video is out. So if you guys aren't checking out the Instagram, you guys can do that, do what I posted there. Usually what I've been posting on Instagram is just like whatever shorts I post on the YouTube, I'll post on the Instagram. That's about it, and I don't post shorts a whole lot, which is why they're so few and far between. Do I want to get more into shorts? Yes and no. Like, for me, shorts are just too hard to do. Like, I'm not creative enough to come up with a skit, and I feel like my commentary isn't the best. It could be better. It could always be better. But I feel like because of my monotone voice, it makes it hard for people to want to stick around and watch, whether it be a short or for a full YouTube. So I don't know. So that's something that I kind of like think about how I want to deal with, and I've just not sat down and actually dealt with that. Will I deal with it at some point? Yeah. Will it be in 2026? Probably not. Honestly, it probably won't. But yeah, bathroom remodel is going to happen. Plan is for in the spring, sometime between March and April. As to when that's going to be, I don't know, because since these go out the first Sunday of each month, I'd have a lot better information as closer to time, for like the March update. And who knows, it probably won't even get done in March and probably have to be pushed to April, because one of our employees at work is going on maternity leave for a few months. At some point here, in the next couple weeks. So she's going to be out for a little bit. What? Rowan is called in sick today? Aside from New Year's stuff, right? There was also Christmas. So I talked about before that there was going to be a Christmas party for the Secret Santa at work, and I got something really, really cool. I actually got a couple cool. First thing I got is, I can't really show this off too well. So I will put a picture up on the screen somewhere on here, right here, about it. But it was a Brewers 6-pack variety hot sauce. I'm looking at it. I can't really pull it up other than like show you guys with the picture because it the green screen effect, because it's in a green box. So that's part of the issue. But it was a 6-pack of hot sauces that I got for Christmas, which was not my secret. It was just something that one of the guys got for me. Kind of cool. And it had Carolina Reaper, Chipotle, Cajun, Cascabella, garlic, and habanero hot sauce, which I did try on stream. Will I have a clip or like video or something showcasing it? Maybe if I remember. If not, oh well. But I tried all of them on stream, and the one I was really excited for was the Cajun, and it was not. It was, and so that was kind of upsetting. I was really hoping that it was going to be really good. But it was, out of all of them, they all smelled really sweet, which I thought was strange, that they all smelled sweet. But as far as flavor goes, like, one was citrusy, one was a garlic one that like had almost no garlic taste to it. Like there was like a small hint of garlic, but it wasn't anything like super powerful. The Chipotle was, it had like a little bit of kick, but nothing major again. And then the one that was supposed to be the hottest, which was the Carolina Reaper, supposed to be, right? Because it says on the bottle it has Carolina Reaper mash and ghost pepper mash in it. And it was pitiful. It was one of those false claims, I feel like, where it was like, oh, this has these 2 really hot peppers in it, but it's so minute that it doesn't even constitute as like a real flavor, right? Like there was absolutely no heat to it at all, and so it was very depressing, very, very depressing. But the habanero hot sauce, not like a mango habanero, so it wasn't like that, but just regular habanero, was the hottest sauce in this entire 6-pack. And there were supposed to be Carolina Reaper and ghost pepper in this 6-pack. So I was very disappointed in that. Very disappointed in that. But overall, I liked 3 out of the 6. So that's not a good grade as far as like passing goes. But I mean, am I still going to eat all of them at some point? Yeah. I mean, each bottle is only 3 fluid ounces, so there's not a whole lot of hot sauce in it, each one. So they'll go by pretty quick. The other thing I got was the other day. Well, no, I'm getting ahead of myself. The other thing I got was a Lego set. So I got a Lego set for Christmas from the Secret Santa. So my Secret Santa got me a Lego set that is One Piece. So it's from the One Piece live action. Here's a picture of it somewhere, again on the screen. It is, it's from the first scene where they're at the docks and Luffy like eats the devil fruit for the first time, and Shanks is there, and the girl who runs the tavern. So that is super awesome. I'm very happy with it. I'm super excited to put it together. And actually, this is going out Sunday, the 4th, so tomorrow. So if you guys are seeing this the day of this coming out, then tomorrow, the 5th, yeah, right? Yeah, January 5th, at 8 p.m. CST, I am going to start live stream, and we're going to put together the One Piece Lego set on stream. So that's going to be super fun. I'm really excited for it. I've been really excited to put it together. I don't have a shelf for it just yet. I need to go buy more shelving. Like I have some small wire shelves I can put up, but I need to go buy like a 12-foot wire shelf because of all my extra Funko Pops that I have. I've probably posted them or shown them somewhere. Especially in like the warehouse tour video, there was you could see how many Funkos I had up on the wall. I've got a total of like maybe 36 feet, give or take, of shelving that has pops on it. So, and I need to put up a couple more because I've got some sitting on my desk. I've got some sitting on a plastic shelf that I want to put on a wire rack shelf to have that all done. I'm super excited to put that together. So that's going to get put together tomorrow, in the time that this is being uploaded. But also talking about Funkos, I went out to eat the other night because it's been a long time since I've had my favorite Japanese steakhouse for hibachi. And so afterwards, I went to GameStop. Yes, we still have a GameStop that's in store, functioning and running. And went to GameStop, and it was like after I went and had dinner because I went to my favorite Japanese steakhouse, and they had what I was super excited for. I wanted to get it as a pre-order, but I wasn't able to. So I was fortunate enough that they had one on the shelf, but I got a Saint Saturn One Piece Funko Pop with him in his beast form. So I'm super excited about that. It's not a chase pop, it's just a regular one. It's not glow in the dark, but I'm still super excited about it. It's massive. It is it's not my biggest pop that I have, but it's it probably makes top 5. I would say it makes top 5 because I think I should do that as like a little short video, like what are my largest pops, because like the ones I know off the top of my head is the 100-inch All Might. I have a gold Deadpool that I got from Black Friday a few years ago. There is Kaido in his full beast form. There is Kaido in his hybrid beast form. There is Kaido himself. There is Big Mom in her hunger frenzy with her hair on fire. There's now Saint Saturn. I'm not going to count the display ones, like I'm not going to count ET, I'm not going to count the Pokemon Center. I guess I got why did you veer off like that? That's weird. I have LeBron James as a jumbo. What else? I'm gonna look behind. In a way, I can't see them all, but I got a few larger ones. But if there's anything I missed, I'll probably say something about it, like right. But yeah, that's kind of everything that's happened that I can think of since the last update video was Christmas happened. Oh, that's the other thing. My grandmother passed away. That's right. So for those of you that know, most of you I think know at this point. If not, then here's some news. Like, my mom passed away back in 2011 on December 16th. And so it has been 14 years since she is gone. But on the 17th of this, my mom's mom, my grandmother, passed away. She lived to be 84 years old. And we ended up having to have her funeral services on the 26th. So immediately right after Christmas, we had the funeral. And had to deal with that. So that was a long day, because not only was I supposed to open that morning, which thankfully someone at work was able to trade me shifts. So instead, I got up at 5 a.m., got a shower, and I drove an hour and a half away. Not an hour and a half, probably closer to, it was a 40-minute drive. It's an hour and a half round trip, but 40-minute drive, one way. Dealt with the funeral, like, at 8 a.m. because me and my sister carpooled. We, like, met up together and carpooled, because from my place was a lot closer than her place. I think her place is, like, a 2-hour drive to where the funeral was. But there was that. And I got to stay and hang out with family after the funeral, have dinner, whatever, till about like 3 o'clock, and then drive and immediately change and go straight into work. So I did, well, that's not exactly what happened. I ended up, since I didn't have to go into work until like 5:30, I managed to like take a nap for an hour. Which honestly I truly needed. I truly needed that nap. So I just kind of like crashed in the break room for an hour, since I had been up since 5:30 that morning, and then closed, which it was a Friday night, so that meant I didn't get out of there until about 11:30. So that was a long day on the 26th. It was a long day, but we got through it, moving on. And this year 2026 is going to be our year, everyone. This is going to be the year where things change. I keep seeing shit where love is in the air. Whether that's true or not, I don't fucking, I would like to believe that it is, but I highly doubt it. I don't think love's in the cards for Graphy this year. But if it does change, it changes. But we'll have to see what it has in store. All I know is that progress is what's in store for this year. We are going to get so much done, because just to not only talk about, because we're getting ready to up, so I'll try to bring this to a quick close. Not only do we have the spring project for the shower, but I'm hoping in that same week, because like I said, I was going to take a full week off. That same week, I'm going to get the shower built. I'm going to get the bathroom remodeled. I am going to try to get a pantry built, because our current pantry system, like, it's not falling apart, but I would like a better pantry. And making a better pantry will make the plumbing for the mobile dishwashing station a little bit cleaner, and actually able to use the side door again. Right now the water lines are just kind of like on the floor and in the way. Gotta step over them. So that's annoying. And then I'm gonna throw a bunch of shit out. I'm gonna throw a bunch of shit away. People were telling me, like, why don't you try selling it on Marketplace? You could do this, that, try to give it away to someone. I'm like, that's not the point. Yes, I could do that, but that just means it's going to sit here longer until I can get rid of it. But if I just have a roll-off dumpster, I can just chuck it all in there and be done with it. Like, it's done, it's over, it's gone. If someone wants to dig through that dumpster while it's here, they can. More power to them. But it will allow me to spring forward faster in the long run of what I want to get accomplished. Which is, I want to make more room in the warehouse to rearrange stuff. That is what I'm hoping to get out of it not today, when that time comes. Because I'm going to get a 20-yard dumpster. I got a good deal on it. So I'm going to do that. And I've got a bunch of wooden shelves that me and my dad had built over the years. And my goal is to get 6 of those cleared off. 6, they're 8 foot by 2 foot. And then there are 2 that are 8 foot by 4 foot. So they just use either a full sheet of plywood or they use a half sheet of plywood. As far as the dimensions go. So if I can get rid of between 6 and 8 shelves and just reuse the legs for the framing for my shower, that'll save me a little bit of money. But it'll make so much more space that I'll be able to relocate all of my living room stuff to a different part of the building. But what's going to happen is if you watch the warehouse tour video, so like if you like go to the channel and search for it, it's pretty easy to find. You can see where there's a whole bunch of stuff in like the mid area, and where the living room area is, kind of over by the garage door. What I'm going to do is I am going to get all the living room stuff moved to the area where all the stuff is cluttered. I'm going to get most of that cluttered stuff out of there. And then I am going to get the projector relocated. Fridge will still stay where it is. And then I'll get all the gym equipment moved. So that way I can have more space in that area where the living room currently is. Make it easier to move the digital billboards in and out during the summer and winter time, because that's going to be coming up here in a couple months, and I am not prepared for that, and I don't know if Scott's even been here to work on his billboards or not. But yeah, so it's going to be all that's going to get moved. I'm going to hopefully get that all done in a week. If I can, that will be awesome. If not, oh well, I guess it is what it is. But, or actually no, I will get that done all in a week. I will make sure of it, because I need it done. It needs done. I need space back in my warehouse again. But that has been it for this little lawnmower vlog video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it was very informational for you, to let you guys know what's going on. And like I said, check out Instagram. Link for it will be in the description below, as always, along with Twitch and Kick and everything else. That way you guys can know when I go live over there and when I'm posting stuff on Instagram for my New Year's resolution. But, as always, try to have a better day than yesterday, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!